Shanti. Like, it is not that you need to verbalize Om Shanti completely, but a non-verbal recitation in the field of awareness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand. Bring your mind on the left hand. Raise both your palms. Place it on your eyes. So when you place it completely on your eyes, there is a darkness, and you open your eyes into that darkness. Bring the hands down. How are you, Stephen?
I'm good. Got great meditation. My experience during the all the different types of breathing was a lot of head pressure and sinus pressure, and it was all focused right in the center of my head. And then every time we stopped, it was cold. And with each level of the breathing, so how many ever ones we did, I felt the coldness just moving through my body to where it first started up top, and then it encompassed my entire body. At the very end of the meditation, when we were going through the Om Shanti, all I could see is just white light moving through me, all the way up till the end. And when you started chanting Om Shanti, it was just focused, and I was just watching waves of white light.
Beautiful. We will talk in detail about these experiences in a future session. According to Sri Aurobindo, the great master, you may feel a fluid mass of peace, which is very core, starts descending from the top down. Fluid mass, you feel that. So initially it is experienced first as a peace, tremendous focus. How are you, Brandy?
I'm good. Thank you. I felt really focused during that practice, and it went by really fast. It was really centered and concentrated.
That is success. Obviously, it went fast. We spent the same amount of time. So mind was naturally focused inside. Beautiful. How are you, Jerry and David?
Very good practice. I um, observed initially some restriction in one of the nasals, but just kind of listened to you and just kept at it, and it just sort of opened up on its own. But very quickly into it, it just became this white room or light room. Can't describe it as white, just light. And all I can remember is thoughts were out there trying to get in and they couldn't get in.
They couldn't get in. Yeah.
And then towards the end, it turned to an indigo color.
That's beautiful.
At some point. So
beautiful.
It was very quiet, peaceful.
White light and indigo. That's really beautiful. We'll understand those changes in future. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good too. Went by fast. The breathing initially was a lot of vibration energy. And then when we went to alternate nostril, I had a lot of light instantly. So it dark and light, and it was indigo, white, green. And then when you started doing the Om Shanti through crown to abdomen, crown to heart, crown, it just got white.
White, that's good. A lot of white. So that's really a good and a deeper experience. How are you, Daniel?
Good, I'm good, thank you. So it was very, very interesting experience. So I had the feeling that I'm very light because of this flu, and also a little bit of pressure, like air pressure. So I was thinking that I can also fly. But opposite, I was also very focused. It was very focused and quiet in some way because I was focused on breathing. I did no other thoughts. So it was kind of very quiet as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. But you have to be regular. I can say to him, I know Daniel, I don't take that liberty to others. He is very wise. How are you, Christina?
I'm okay. I think I would like to have I think I need to have a psoas muscle tension. I talked in my yoga training with John, brought it up with some past trauma release, and I think that's something that I really need to look into because this breath work, as you saw, was extremely hard for me. So I need.
Yes.
I turned off my. I don't want everyone to see me. I'm fine with you seeing me like this, but I'm not okay. So, yeah, I gotta go. Sorry.
Let COVID go down, and then I will visit California.
Okay, I'll see you in Pasadena.
How are you, Barbara?
Well, when we first finished the first belly breathing, I felt a little bit dizzy.
Yeah.
That went away, but when you did the breathing from the heart to the crown of the head, I actually felt joy. It was beautiful.
That's beautiful. You see, that's really good.
And I also...
Yeah, go ahead.
I also felt the cold from the crown of my head to my spine. And I did see a beautiful blue in the end when you were chanting Om Shanti. It was lovely. It was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, that's a wonderful. We will understand that. But it is like I'm repeating, fluid mass of peace you experience. Not only you experience in the practice, because now you are seeker. So I can speak of something. What are the higher experiences? Not to those people, who meet me for the first time. No, I don't normally speak. So I say it is a fake. But it is not fake, it is real. We'll understand that. Beautiful. How are you, Sangeeta?
सर बहुत पीसफुल है अब तो पहले सर जब फास्ट ब्रीथिंग कर रहे हैं तो अपने आप आंसू भी आ रहे थे तो
यस
एकदम फिर बिल्कुल खाली हो गया सब
Tears came into her eyes and then everything became empty. So that also happens. Think of it if we do it for 9 minutes each. But we need to reach to that state. We should be capable. We should be committed. We should not allow the mind to take over. We should take over. That is very important. How are you, John?
Thank you. I kind of had, I have a deviated septum. I got in, from a fight that I got
Yeah,
in when I was a child.
yeah. I know the DNS. But if we do it for 9 minutes each time, that DNS has no impact.
Well, just what we did today, though, with your prompting about, work through the breathing, it kind of became apparent to me how much of a pattern I have.
Yeah. I could see, John, what you're saying. I could see. One of the best thing. No, first let me have Terry, and then Ashok, and then I'll talk to you. I'll talk about something: sesame seed oil or the mustard seed oil. But sesame seed oil is the best to sniff it almost 2 or 3, 4 times, according to Ayurveda and yoga. So that helps. How are you, Terry? Ashok, तब तक तुम बोल दो.
Answer is bad today. Good.
Today is good.
Better.
You should do this practice regularly.
I will do it.
Once you return
It
from workplace, do it. In the morning, do it.
Sure.
I remember a lot of things, but we'll talk later. Let us see. Terry. Yes, I'm waiting, Terry. No worries. In the meantime, we say if you keep you see that I take 2 or 3 times. I keep my sesame seed oil. So it removes the dryness and it helps you to do these breathing practices much better. So I just put it 2 or 3 drops, 2 or 3 times. Whenever I see it, oh, I forgot. So let me put it. So it keeps lubricating. Yes, Terry.
Okay. Yes, I was able to do everything. That was good, and I think I was happy at the end because I went more up to the crown than I could before.
Good.
And yeah, I think it was waking up my right side, which is my more affected side, because I got a terrible cramp in my foot. Because I think I woke up that part of the body so that it was beginning to feel,
that is what I wanted to say. With your problem, you are able to wake up that part of the body. That's quite interesting. So don't leave this practice. But there are other practices we will be doing which is going to help you. Any question? So remember, it's better suggestion. It's not a sesame seed oil, because if you there is also a teaching that we should put mustard seed oil, but mustard seed oil will irritate your olfactory nerves too much. It's like bitter and it's hot, but sesame seed oil is not hot. You just make it a habit, John. We both are in the same profession. You just make it a habit and see what happens after 3 months and 4 months. In fact, I also had the DNS.